Good morning. Welcome to Morning Meditations. Today is day 87, Friday morning, uh, Illinois, day 6 of the state self quarantine. We are here in the home office, morning meditation, and we're going to pull a scripture this morning. We're going to pull uh, 2 Thessalonians chapter 3, verse 10, and it says this. I'm in the NLT version. I'll read a couple different versions. I'll start with the NLT. Even while we were with you, we gave you this command: those unwilling to work will not get to eat. NIV says this: for even when we were with you, we gave you this rule: the one who was unwilling to work shall not eat. And then we'll pull NASB, New American Standard Bible, says this: for even when we were with you, we used to give you this order: if anyone is not willing to work, then he is not to eat either. Today I want to look at this. It is our second full week of being self-quarantine at the federal level. This is our second, this is our second full week of the federal self-quarantine. And then this is the first full week, because this is Illinois day 6 today. And by now, you are probably just getting your schedule down, because obviously last week and even this week, a lot of people are on spring break. Kids were already naturally on spring break. And so now and there still might be a few people still on that schedule. And particularly this week, and then obviously next week will be a very interesting week, because now you're going to have to learn how to do which is today's topic: how to be productive working from home. Hence the scripture: you don't work, you don't eat. Because a lot of people are probably going to be filing for unemployment, trying to figure out, money. A lot of you who are my followers and subscribers are working from home. A lot of your jobs have brought in even computers. They've invested in this because we may be at this place for a while, maybe even a month. And I've heard through different various sources that we might be this way for 2 months, and that will be almost incomprehensible, to basically have all these companies and corporations that are going to be basically asking their employees to work from home. So with that being said, the topic today is: you don't work, you don't eat. Why do I say that? Because it is challenging to develop productivity at home. So I'm going to give you 5 tips today so you can eat, meaning that you can stay sane, which means you can get your work done, stay productive. All right. And as you guys well know, I work from home. And so 95% of these I do every day. Okay. Obviously, because I work from home, I'm not 100% perfect. Nobody is 100% perfect, but I do these every day. Okay. Number 1, and these are in no particular order, so these are just a little punch list, if you will. Number 1, if you don't need your phone, put it on vibrate. Okay, I'm going to say that again. If you don't use your phone or don't need your phone, your personal cell phone, put it on vibrate, because one of the top distractions working from home is your phone ringing and going off. Particularly if your family knows now that you're working from home, they think they can just call you willy-nilly, like, hey, I don't have nothing to do. So put your phone on vibrate. If you don't need it, if you don't use your phone, put your phone on vibrate. Okay. Here is a huge one. Okay, if you struggle with TV, a lot of people have Netflix, a lot of people have Hulu, a lot of people have Disney, these streaming channels and these streaming content based. Amazon, all these different channels. Even Apple now has got Apple TV. So you have all these different places where you can watch content. Here's a secret: if you struggle with TV and work, use your TV as a monitor, meaning set your computer up through your TV, get the HDMI cord, and use your TV as a monitor. That way you will you would cut down on watching content because you're actually working on and through your TV. Okay? Here's one I like to use all the time. Get up and get dressed for work. Get up and get dressed for work. Now, a lot of times you guys will see me oftentimes relatively in the same outfit. Why? Because that's my work outfit. Gray shirt, gray long sleeve shirt, a t-shirt that I make and manufacture, or I have on maybe something like this. I wear very plain clothes, okay, consistently, all right, and I rotate 2 to 3 pairs of pants typically, and soon I'll be rotating really 2 pairs of pants, and I probably will go out and get 3 or 4 pairs of the same pants, and I'll be wearing the same color, same pants, same color, same style of pants every day. And then I'm going to go out because it's springtime, spring, summer, and I rotate my wardrobe during the season, okay? So I get up and get dressed for work, all right? I get up and get dressed for work. Don't mosey around in the pajamas. Listen, that is a nightmare. That's a recipe for zero productivity because oftentimes pajamas equals getting back in bed, and that leads us to our next point. Number 4. Get a dedicated workspace. Oftentimes, when I do my videos, when I'm sitting down, you see the same thing behind me. Why? Because I'm sitting in my workspace. And then I just created another workspace now that I'm standing up because basically I have a bookstore that's in the mall, and the mall is shut down. And so now we're probably get a letter from them, especially if we have an extension on the federal quarantine or the state quarantine, we may be out of the mall for a month. So with that being said, I set up a display behind me on a wall in another part of my house, and that is another dedicated workspace. So I come to these areas and I'm working. So my son knows I'm working. I'm here. And so when I'm sitting in this chair, he knows that I'm working, okay? I don't work all over the house. That way he knows when he has access to me. Or if I'm on the phone doing business in this area, he knows I'm working versus a personal call, all right? And then number 5, which is a huge thing, start early, okay? So start 6 a.m., start 7 a.m., start 8 a.m. And now that your children are out of school, you can start before they even get up. Here's another secret. Don't even fix breakfast until you get your day going. All right. I know it sounds weird to a certain degree, but no, get up 6 a.m., start work. And then when you take your break, fix breakfast. Okay. If you're a coffee guy, get up, put on a pot of coffee and start work. And then your first break, go get a cup of coffee. All right. So 5 tips to become more productive working from home. Number 1, if you don't use your phone, you don't need your phone, put it on vibrate. Number 2, if you struggle with watching content, use your TV as a monitor. Number 3, get dressed for work. Get up, and if you're a female, do your hair, put on your light makeup, get dressed for work. Okay? Get up and get dressed for work. If you're a man, get up, do the whole thing, shave, do everything that you do. Okay? Get dressed for work. Number 4, find a dedicated space in your home. That way, if you're married, if you have children, your family can respect your work area. And then number 5, start early. 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 8 a.m. Extra credit, don't fix breakfast until it's your first break. Put on a pot of coffee, and then first break, go get yourself a cup of coffee. All right? How to stay productive working from home. It's your man, Earl. God bless you. Day 87, Illinois 6. 2 full weeks of the federal self-quarantine. First week in Illinois. Let's give you some tips on how to be productive working from home. God bless you. Please click the links below. Follow us on all our platforms. God bless you. God keep you. Peace.